Hey there, Internet! It is I, the Hyper Moment. It has been quite some time since I last posted anything. And how this year is going to be interesting. And while the reactions of those who lost the election have been extremely interesting and a bomb, because they're going completely and utterly bonkers at the thought that their narrow-minded narrative is going to die for great justice. Because we, as a people, have risen up and said, enough of your bullshit. We're not going to take it anymore. Your narrative has run its course, and it's going to end. We're done. We're not going to be called sexists and racists and bigots and all this other nonsense simply because we have a different point of view to yours. Or if we have evidence to counteract whatever you're saying, that as well. We're done. We've had enough. And it is, that's what spoke. That's why we voted. This is democracy at its best. This is democracy at its core. We, the people, voted. We, the people. It is we, the people. It's not individuals. It is the people's voice. The voice of the vast majority. And the vast majority was sick and tired of this bullshit. I was going around of these pampered, overindulged, spoiled, whiny little children. This victim narrative, the constant victim narrative of only women are suffering, only women this, only women that. When it's like, we do have evidence that there are men suffering. Oh, that doesn't matter. They don't really matter. Only the women matter. Yeah, because there's like hundreds, if not thousands, of centers where women can go if they're battered or beaten or whatever. But not a single solitary men's shelter. Anywhere. Not a single one. I think completely gloss over that. As they are wont to do. They never, ever address anything that happens to men. Ever. Because it's just women. That's all that matters to them, is women. And the narrative that women are perpetual victims. That's all that they care about. That's all that they are about, is women, victim. Women, victim. Never can let anyone else be a victim but women. And America got sick of it. A vast majority of America got sick and tired of it. There are soldiers, they're being called scum. Why? Why are soldiers being called scum? Because they're white? Because they're male? That's kind of messed up, don't you think? You're a scumbag simply because you're white and male and you have this invisible thing. Well, here's a question for all of you social justice warriors. If it's invisible, how the hell can you see it? Invisible doesn't mean visible to others. Invisible means nobody can see it. Do you not understand words at all? You have invisible privilege. I don't have a privilege. You can't see an invisible privilege. No one can. That's why it's invisible. If something is in something, like invulnerable, means they can't be hurt. Or if they're invincible. If it's invisible, that means it is not upon the physical scale. No one can see it, not even these social justice warriors. So it's like, you have invisible privilege, then how the fuck can you see it? Seriously, how? Do you have supervision? Last time I checked, no. You don't have supervision. You don't have x-ray vision. You don't have anything. Seriously, where did they come up with this stuff? This utter nonsense. And, but when I heard that Justin Trudeau was like, we're so sad at the passing of Castro, I was hoping that he was being ironic or, having a joke about it. He was like, yeah, we're oh so very sorry he's gone. That kind of a deal. But no, I think he was being serious. Castro, one of the worst dictators in recent history. Are you kidding me with this? But that is the left mindset. That's how deeply ingrained the Marxist bullshit is. Yeah, all you had to do is look at Cuba. That was Marxist. Flat out. Marxist. That was the Marxist paradise. One person ruled it all. That was communism, people. That was socialism. That's what Cuba was. Yeah, not so great, is it? Atrocities were carried out. Inhumane things were done. And no one could do anything about it. And yet, for some strange reason, there are some people in this country that think we should devolve into something like Cuba. Because we could all be together and blah, 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 blah. No. 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 Democracy works. Sorry. It's time tested and approved. Has worked. No one can ever point to any socialist or communist country and says this works because the people are suffering, and if they dare to speak out against it, they disappear. You can't complain against a communist regime or a socialist regime. It's not possible to do. I mean, they're forcing these people in some areas of Cuba to mourn for Castro. Again, one of the most I can't English, prolific, heinous criminals to rule a land. Yeah, he was a horrible, horrible person. But if there was anything that could possibly entone this moment of when the social justice movement, the PC culture, and feminism finally dies for great and noble justice, because it's complete and utter bullshit, I think the great Dr. Martin Luther King said it best. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Until next time, everybody, I am the Hyper Moman, and I will see you elsewhere. Take care.